Cyberbullying is a growing epidemic in our community. Australia and Queensland have been working towards trying to implement new laws that try and govern and protect the students in our communities. TASC has been working towards educating schools as far west as southwest Queensland, Charleville and Cunnamulla and inwards to provide the information necessary to educate these students. TASC has been working on a project in conjunction or in collaboration with Legal Aid Queensland. We've developed a booklet that outlines the processes available to any person in our community who has been either a victim of cyberbullying, sexting or a Facebook violation or has been the offender. TASC has been delivering face-to-face presentations in schools as far west as Charleville and Cunnamulla. We've been conducting presentations to groups of students as young as Year 7 right up until Year 12. The program that we deliver is very much designed and geared towards educating children and students so that it's not too overwhelming, but it provides the necessary legal education to try and minimise the effects of cyberbullying, sexting and Facebook violations. TASC has identified that there are a range of laws that to some degree and extent can protect our children. However, there is no national legislation that can specifically eradicate cyberbullying in isolation. In 2014, the National Centre Against Bullying, which is chaired by His Honour Alistair Nicholson, who was a former Family Court judge, indicated that Australia needed to tighten up the laws to protect our children. In New Zealand and in places as far away as America, they have implemented laws that can provide for offenders to be imprisoned for certain periods of time, and they may be under the age of 18, but with a view to preventing these types of acts from continuing. There is a higher incidence of student suicide in schools across the world, and the stalking that we're identifying is affecting students at home, at school, in their communities day to day. Without legislation to protect them, students feel that there's no recourse and there is nowhere to go. The message that I would give all students and families is that to take away the power from the bully is to tell someone, reveal their identity, let the police know, let the schools know, get legal advice, because there are ways to manage this, although there is a long way to go. TASC continues to deliver these educational presentations. The aim is to protect the student, protect the families. So if there is any such incident, please contact TASC. If we have the information, we can then provide you with the necessary referral and information as soon as practicable before the situation escalates. In 1997, the Alana and Madeline Foundation was established by Walter Mikac, the father of 3 of the victims in the Port Arthur massacre. His children, Alana and Madeline, along with his wife, were victims in that tragic day, and as a result of the work that he has done in the foundation, he has established ways and means by which families and children can make contact with a view to sourcing information, assistance and education to protect them from any form of bullying, including cyberbullying. TASC has developed an online resource. It is an e-book called Cyberbullying, Sexting and Facebook Violations. This sets out in a basic summary form all of the information you or your children would need to know about who to contact in the event of a cyberbullying event, the process that's available to you via the Department of Education Queensland, and what offences, if any, would be applicable to you. This resource is free of charge and available on our website.